for today. During the period of democracy or regained democracy in 1986 to 2016, MEC was renamed during 1982 to MEX or Ministry of Education, Culture and Sports, and then renamed when President Corazon Aquino became the president in 1986 to DECS or DEX, Department of Education, Culture and Sports. During 1990, President Aquino joined the Congressional Commission on Education or EDCOM, which was tasked to review the state of educational system and manpower training of the country. During 1991, the Education for All or EFA program was launched. The program was aimed at reducing illiteracy rate by 5% by year 2000. Character education, good manners, and right conduct was added as a learning area in grade school. During 1993, the first National Elementary Achievement Test or NEAT was conducted to improve the quality of elementary education and to provide the quality of elementary education. Still in 1993, the implementation of NSAT or National Secondary Assessment Test was contained aptitude and achievement components and was made prerequisite for graduation for high school, although the NSAT was made or a requirement for high school graduation. During 1994, President Fidel Ramos signed into law Republic Act 9761, which is lengthening the school calendar from 200 days to 220 days as a measure to enhance the learning effectiveness of students. Still during in 1994, CHED or Commission on Higher Education was also established to develop reforms and innovations in higher education. During 1995, the TESDA or Technical Educational and Skills Development Authority was instituted to supervise non-degree technical vocational programs. During 1996, the Professional Regulation Commission or PRC took over the administration of the Professional Board Exam for Teachers or PBET and changed it to Licensure Examination for Teachers or LET. During 1996 and 1998, several special programs was launched by DEX or Department of Education, Culture and Sports like War on Waste or WOW, School Inside a Garden or SIGA. Also, Ramos administration also instituted several welfare programs for teachers like increase in salaries, shelter program, and teachers cooperative. During 1998, President Joseph Estrada appointed Andrew Gonzalez as the Secretary of DEX or Department of Education, Culture and Sports, and they have launched following programs or projects. Programs and projects that could give motivations to students to learn more and go to school more, like NFE or non-formal education, designed to make education accessible to rural, out-of-school youths. Next is the Lingua Franca education, improved level of achievement by using their respective dialects like Ilocano, Cebuano, and Tagalog, and also in public school. And the last is ang balik pagtuturo. And lastly, we have K-12 program, which is a recent change of educational system in the Philippines, was implemented in 2011 and signed as a law by 2013 by President Aquino, which is adding 3 years to the country's basic education curriculum, which explains 1 year in kindergarten, 6 years in grade 1 to 6, 4 years in junior high school grades 7 to 10, and 2 years in senior high school 11 and 12. That's what K-12 program is. because they made a K-12 program designed to enable students to graduate to join the workforce right after they have graduated grade 12 and to join the school suitably prepared for those who wanted to continue in higher education. Next topic, we have the present government from 2016 at present. So since due to the last topic, which is the K-12 program, due to its implementation, the Philippines has finally embarked on its most groundbreaking change to the schooling system in decades. During August 2016, 1.5 million children attended 11th grade, with senior school students choosing 4 tracks, which is academic track, technical vocational track, sports track, and arts. During this present government, ALS or Alternative Learning System, or what we call ALS, was also implemented. And the 10-point plan of Mr. Benigno Aquino, the plan is to expand the government assistance to students and teachers in private education. We also have education for all. During 2015, the government set 4 key objectives for EFA initiatives. First, we have providing education options for all out-of-school youths and young adults. Second, we have eliminating dropouts and repetition of during the first 3 years of school. Third, we have encouraging the completion of full cycle of basic schooling to a satisfactory level at every grade by all Filipino children. And lastly, committing to attainment of basic education competencies for everyone. During this present government, we also have World Bank assessment. In June 2016, World Bank published its assessment on Philippines' reform of basic education. We also have early encouragement. DepEd itself assessed the implementation of K-12 at January 2017 conference with stakeholders, including government officials, administration, and teachers. Due to the implementation of K-12 program, early encouragement, kindergarten, and grades 1 to 6 are improving. So, due to the implementation of K-12, the way of learning of our kindergarten to grade 6 are now improving and changing and developing. Also, everything is improving, like in junior high school from 7 to 10, they are also improving, which schools reported increased enrollment and participation along with rising community awareness. So, we should be thankful that because of K-12, our students are now learning better and gain more information, and the participation is now going, and students are willing to learn, and even students now are wanting to read and wants to study more, especially when the time was face-to-face. We also have raising standards. Much of the official discussion on K-12 centers on the need to raise standards, improve teachers' quality, and encourage completion of basic. We also have regional inequalities. We all know that different schools, like in urban areas, has insufficient and poor facilities and lacking or shortage of teachers. Unlike in the rural areas, we have facilities and we have teachers, like sub-teachers that can substitute whether the advisor is not around. So we are very lucky, or we can say that lucky, but we should be thankful that we have facilities that can help us gain more, learn more. Next, we have allocation of funds. The most priority of these funds are those who needs the most money, like for urban areas. They are lacking of facilities, then the funds will be given to them or the budget allocation must be. Next, we have teaching standards. In recent years, it has introduced a number of measures to improve the standard of teaching, revising performance, benchmarks, and providing more on-the-job training. And lastly, we have national needs, higher education, quality of instruction, and research partnership. So this ends my report. I hope that you have learned something, and I hope that we can still share and gain some information even in this new normal kind of situation. So I hope that milestone in the development of educational system in the Philippines during the period of regained democracy 1986 to 2016, and the present government from 2016 to the present has given you information. This is your reporter, Ms. Ruth Galapati Q, BSA 2 Social Studies, saying